A game in conference play, averaging over 9 points to go along with that. And Malcolm Kirkland, the lone senior on this A-State roster, getting the start. Malcolm 6'8", 230 from Jackson, Mississippi, averaging just over 12 points a game, nearly 6 rebounds. He's second in the conference in field goal percentage at 57% on the year, 64% from the field in Sun Belt Conference play. FIU wearing their visiting blue jerseys, navy blue jerseys with blue trunks, gold and white trim. FIU written across their chest in white letters with gold trim. A-State wearing their home white jerseys with white trunks. The red A-State logo across their chest. Red and black trim. Crowd still coming in here at the Convocation Center. This is the second game of a split doubleheader on this final home day of the regular season. The A-State women falling short in the first half of the doubleheader to FIU 52-45. A-State wins the tip-off, brought to you by StarTech. Peterson able to tip it in the backcourt to Townsend. Now left side on the wing. This is Marcus Hooten. FIU begins the ball game in a zone defense. A 2-3 look from the Golden Panthers. Right side, Finn takes one dribble, give it up top to Townsend. Left wing over to Hooten. Hooten dribbles inside the arc. Now give it up top to Townsend. Right side on the wing to Finn. Trey makes a ball fake. Now puts it on the floor. Skip it left baseline to Hooten. Long two is good. A-State scores on their opening possession. The Red Wolves coming off an 83-point outing in the win Thursday over Troy. Winning that one 83-59. The Red Wolves shot 64% in the second half, 56% for the game. Now left side on the wing, this is Jeremy Allen. Give it on the baseline to Dominique Ferguson. Ferguson driving in past Peterson. His shot no good, partially blocked. A-State comes out with it. Here come the Red Wolves. Townsend in transition, gives right wing to Finn. Made a ball fake, give it up top to Townsend. Ed gives back on the wing to Trey Finn. 1 minute in here at the Convo. A-State with the ball, leading it 2-0. Townsend left wing for three. Count it. A-State leads it 5-0. Just 70 seconds in here at the Convo as John Brady encourages his team as they get back down defensively. Now high post. The feed goes to Gilles Derrick. Steps back. A long two. Shot missed everything. FIU able to save it on the baseline, though, as Jeremy Allen came in from underneath. Got it out on the wing to Ferguson. Now up top, Taylor gives left wing to Allen for three. He misses long. Rebound tipped out by Kirkland to Marcus Hooten. Here come the Red Wolves. Hooten in transition gives right corner to Finn for three. Misses short. Rebound goes to Peterson. Pete takes one dribble. Shot off the glass. Gets it to go. A-State up by an early touchdown now. It's 7-0. 2 minutes in here at the Convocation Center. Now Taylor into the front court. Gets a high screen from Gilles Derrick, and we'll see what the foul is with 17:59 remaining here in the opening half. Good start for John Brady's club, again coming off that blowout win over Troy on Thursday night, a real confidence builder for A-State. FIU will inbound right in front of us here at the media table. Phil Taylor dribbling out between the circles, guarded by Ed Townsend. Give it right side on the wing to Jeremy Allen. A-State in a man defense. Now Jeremy Allen gives up top to Taylor. Several feet beyond the arc, pulls up for three, able to hit. Phil Taylor on the season, a 38% three-point shooter, able to hit that one. Again, he was at the top of the key, about 3 steps behind the line. Now Peterson trying to create some space as he moved in off the dribble into the high post, called for pushing off. Offensive foul called against Pete, 2.5 minutes in. A-State leads it 7-3. 17:29 remaining here in the opening half from Jonesboro. A-State gets back down defensively. They set up in a half-court man. Phil Taylor dribbles right side onto the wing, guarded by Townsend. Tried to force it inside to Ferguson. Ferguson wasn't ready for it. Goes off his shoulder and out of bounds. A-State will get it back off the FIU turnover. Go back to last year's game. FIU had only 6 turnovers in the 75-70 win in Miami. FIU falls back in a 2-3 again. Left wing, Hooten dribbles top of the circle. Give it right side on the wing to Townsend. In the corner to Finn. High post to Peterson. Pete faces the bucket. Now makes a ball fake. Takes one dribble in the paint. Put it up and in. Brandon Peterson with a good move there to get the defender a little bit off balance. Peterson now with 4. A-State up 6. 9-3. Ferguson Top of the circle, gives right side on the wing. Over to DeJuan Wright, averaging 16 points a game in conference play. Wright gives in the corner to Ferguson, now up top to Derrick. Now Ferguson off the dribble, kicks out left wing to Allen, driving left side to the lane. Shot off the left side of the glass is good. FIU back to within 4. It's 9-5. Here come the Red Wolves. FIU has been better on the road this year than they've been at home. 4-3 in conference road games. Right elbow, Malcolm Kirkland faced the basket, was trying to kick out in the corner to Hooten, but a reach-in called against FIU. They get Derrick for the foul. A-State to inbound underneath their own bucket here. 16-15 remaining opening half from Jonesboro. A-State with the ball and the lead. 9-5. Peterson out between the circles, flips it off to Ed Townsell. Townsell gives right side on the wing to Marcus Hooten, up top to Kirkland. FIU's gone to a man now. Left side, the ball tipped out of bounds right to us here at the media table. Went off of FIU. A-State will inbound. Side out with 16:03 remaining here in the first half, leading it by 4, 9-5. Finn gets it into Townsell, now left side on the wing to Trey Finn. Back up top to Ed, swing it right side to Marcus Hooten. Now Hooten takes one dribble. Back up high to Ed Townsell. FIU's gone back to his own. Left wing, Hooten makes a ball fake. Dribbles to the foul line, pulls up, shot is good. Marcus Hooten with 4 early points. A-State back on top by 6. It's 11-5. 15:35 remaining. Opening half from Jonesboro. Now Taylor gives left side to Gilles Derrick. Guarded by Malcolm Kirkland, makes a ball fake. Give it back on the wing to Phil Taylor, who's guarded by Ed Townsell. 15:20 remaining first half. A-State and a man defense. Top of the key, Derrick guarded by Kirkland. Bounce feed goes high post to Ferguson. Was trying to back in on Peterson, but he took one too many steps after he picked up his dribble. A-State will get it back off the FIU turnover after the media timeout. 15:14 remaining opening half from Jonesboro. Our score, A-State 11, FIU 5. This is Arkansas State basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
To reserve your seats and be part of the spring baseball season.
How we doing? Adidas is the official footwear and apparel provider of Arkansas State Athletics. When you want to wear what the Red Wolves wear, check for the 3 stripes only from Adidas. 15:14 remaining opening half here at the Convocation Center in Jonesboro. Matt Stoltz along with you tonight. A little bit under the weather, but wasn't going to miss this one. Home finale, A-State looking to improve to 10-5 here at the Convocation Center on the year. Kirkland, Hooten, Finn, along with Peterson and Townsell. 5 starters still on the floor for the Red Wolves coming out of the first media timeout. A-State with the basketball, leading it 11-5. Townsell is a bounce feed, left wing to Hooten. Now the backside lob from Townsell intended for Peterson is broken up. Ball loose in the lane. Trey Finn got his hands on it and wisely looks up and calls timeout. Kind of play we expect to see from Trey Finn. Went to the floor to try to save the possession. And Finn able to look up, spot the official, and call a quick timeout, a 30-second timeout. Called by the Red Wolves, this one of 6 games going on across the conference today. 2 of them are final now. Louisiana Lafayette wins at North Texas today, 57-53, big win for the Cajuns. Denver at home blows out ULM earlier today, 76-57. About 5 minutes remaining in Murfreesboro as Middle Tennessee leads at home over Florida Atlantic 60-50. Western Kentucky playing at South Alabama tonight. That game just underway, and starting here in the next 15 minutes from Troy, it'll be UALR at Troy in the Battle of Trojans. A-State with the basketball coming out of the 30-second timeout. 14:50 remaining opening half. Hooten dribbles to the left elbow, pulls up, shot is good. Hooten with 6 points. A-State leads it by 8. It's 13-5. Good start for Marcus Hooten and the Red Wolves. 5+ minutes in. Now Taylor gives left side on the wing. Over to Dierek. Dierek gives out between the circles to Jeremy Allen. Allen guarded by Marcus Hooten. High screen from DeJuan Wright. Right side on the wing to Phil Taylor. 15 on the shot. Lob it baseline now to DeJuan Wright. Give it left wing to Allen. Drives in the paint. Shot no good. A blocking foul will be called here. John Brady wanted to charge, pleading his case with the near official. Could have gone either way. Jeremy Allen will go to the foul line to shoot 2. Foul called against Marcus Hooten. That's his first. Hooten has improved defensively as the year has gone along. Trying to draw the charge in the paint there. That was the first foul on Hooten. 3rd team foul called against the Red Wolves here in the first 6 minutes. Jeremy Allen at the foul line leading the team. And 3rd in the conference in free throw percentage on the year at 86%. First shot here is good. Allen averaging 14 points a game on the season, 15 points a game in Sun Belt Conference play. We'll see Wright check out. And is coming in for the first time tonight is Cameron Bell. Bell 6'3", 185, a junior from West Bloomfield, Michigan. He had 11 and 7 in the loss at UALR on Thursday rather. Second shot no good. He hit 1 of 2. A-State still up 7. Townsell jump stop in the lane. Little floater from 10 gets it to go. And Townsell now with 5 early points. A-State leads it by 9, 15-6. Now Taylor, right wing for 3, missed it short. Rebound goes to FIU. Bell with a little runner in the lane is good from 8 feet. Cameron Bell able to get FIU back to within 7, 15-8, 13:50 remaining here in the first half. FIU showing some 2-2-1 full court pressure. Now Finn dribbles into the paint, kicking out left wing to Townsell. Head kicks in the corner now to Trey Finn. Trey for 3, misses short. Rebound goes to FIU. Jeremy Allen with the board. Here come the Golden Panthers. 6.5 minutes in. Left corner, Taylor gives baseline to Dierek. Turnaround shot is good from about 10 feet. But a fall away by the 7-footer out of Belgium. Dierek, a true freshman, hit a tough shot there. High arcing shot from about 10 feet. Now A-State breaks the full court press again. 13:05 remaining. First half here in Jonesboro. A-State with the basketball leading by 5, 15-10. Now Hooten dribbles to the foul line. Bounce feed goes right wing to Townsell for 3. Missed it long. Rebound goes to FIU. Here comes FIU. Pushing it back. Taylor driving right side of the lane. Gonna get a whistle on a foul stopping play with 12:49 remaining in the half. Who did they get it on? They get Trey Finn for the foul. That's the first on Trey. 4th team foul called against the Red Wolves here in the first half. A-State up 5, 15-10. Now Dominique Ferguson will check out as Joey De La Rosa has checked in for the first time. De La Rosa, 6'11", 260, a freshman out of the Bronx, New York. Off the inbounds, Allen, high post, shot from about 12, gets it to rim home as FIU is back to within 3 now. It's 15-12. Golden Panthers now on a 6-0 run. 12:35 remaining in the half. Right side, Trey Finn looks inside. Now puts it on the floor as he's guarded by Cameron Bell. Bell in his face. FIU's gone back to a 2-3 zone. Now baseline, Peterson kicks up top to Townsell. Right corner to Finn. Dribbles inside the arc. Nice feed in the paint to Peterson. He went up and tried to throw it home with 2 hands, but he was fouled on the way up. Didn't get the dunk to go. It took a bounce off the back iron and bounced out near the top of the arc, but the foul called on Joey De La Rosa. Brandon Peterson at the foul line. shooting 2. Pete on the season, a 64% free throw shooter. First shot here rims in and out. Peterson 6'7", 215, the junior out of Birmingham, averaging over 9 points a game. 8 rebounds a game. A little over 8 in Sun Belt Conference play. Second shot coming up for Pete. Also the team leader in block shots on the year with 27. Missed the second shot as well off the back iron. 12-10 remaining first half from Jonesboro. A-State has led by as many as 9, but the lead at 3 at the moment, 15-12. Now Taylor, right side, gets a high screen from De La Rosa. Kick it left corner now to Allen, driving on the baseline. Shot is good off the glass. FIU scored the last 8. Allen was 7 here in the first 8+ minutes. A-State's lead cut down to 1, 15-14 as FIU goes zone once again. Townsend, top of the key, gives high post to Peterson. His pass is tipped. Pete gets it back, gives it left wing to Hooten. Hooten's jump stop in the paint, gets it to go from 10. Marcus Hooten able to get his 7th and 8th points. He's off to a good start. Red Wolves lead it by 3 again, 17-14. 11:20 remaining opening half from the Convocation Center. Left side, Taylor, guarded by Townsend, gets a high screen from De La Rosa. Now scoop it off right wing to Jeremy Allen. Allen puts it on the floor, guarded by Ed Townsend. Allen gets a high screen from DeJuan Wright. Now Wright on the baseline. Takes 2 dribbles, kick it right corner to Taylor. 5 on the shot clock. Taylor fall away from 17, missed it long. Rebound tip to A-State. Here come the Red Wolves. Townsend in transition. Give it right wing to Hooten for 3. Count it! A-State leads it by 6. It's 20-14. Hooten actually fell down. He wanted a foul too. 10:48 remaining here in the first half. They have not put the points on the board for Hooten's 3. As it looks like they're going to check the monitor to see whether or not Hooten had a toe on the line or not. 10:48 remaining here in the first half. Should have a media timeout coming up here at this next dead ball. They haven't officially signaled for it yet. We're going to go ahead and call the media timeout now. We'll see if it's a 2 or a 3 when we come back. 10:48 remaining opening half from Jonesboro. Our score, A-State 20, FIU 14. Red Wolves basketball will continue in a moment.
For more information, call 972 ASU 1.
Okay, Red Wolf fans, it's time to show us your grills, your pearly whites, your biggest and brightest smiles. Check out the video board because you may be on the Higginbotham Family Dental Grill Smile Cam.
Hey, smile for me, girl. What you looking at? Come on. Let me see your grill. Let me see my what? Your grill. Your grill. Rob the jewelry store and tell them make me a grill. She said, smile for me, girl. What you looking at? I wanna see your grill. You wanna see my what? Your grill. Your grill.
Had a whole top diamond and the bottom rose gold.
Doctors Todd Higginbotham, Ashley Brewer, and their associates serve Northeast Arkansas and Southeast Missouri families with modern and innovative dentistry. With locations in Jonesboro, Truman, Blytheville, Leachville, and now Paragould, you don't have to drive far for state-of-the-art comprehensive family and cosmetic dentistry. Make an appointment at Higginbotham Family Dental today to learn about our free lifetime teeth whitening. Go to HigginbothamFamilyDental.com for monthly specials.
Than ever before. You can connect to A-State Athletics through its social media platforms. You can like us at Facebook.com/A-State Red Wolves. Follow at A-State Red Wolves on Twitter. Or subscribe to our all-new YouTube channel at YouTube.com/A-State Athletics. They reviewed Marcus Hooten's shot during the media timeout. It did hold up as a 3, so it's 20-14. A-State with the lead. FIU with the basketball coming out of the second media timeout. Right side, FIU with the ball in the hands of Derek Hill, who just checked in. Swinging around left side, driving baseline. Wright had it blocked by Kirkland. DeJuan Wright gets it back. Blocked again by Kirkland. A-State comes out with the deflection. Up the floor to Townsend. Alley-oop feed too high for Marcus Hooten. And John Brady not at all happy with that decision. 10:23 remaining here in the first half as FIU will get the basketball back off the A-State turnover for the Red Wolves. That is turnover number 2 here in the first 10 minutes. Both teams have played pretty clean so far. Both teams with just 2 turnovers at this point. Right side, De La Rosa tried to skip it left baseline over to Jeremy Allen. It was broken up by Marcus Hooten. Now FIU will inbound underneath their own bucket. 10:05 remaining opening half, 18 on the shot clock. Going to get a look at Rakeem Dickerson for the first time tonight. Dickerson, the freshman out of Little Rock, will check in for Ed Townsend. Townsend sits down with 5 early points. FIU inbounds left corner to Jeremy Allen. Allen dribbles onto the wing. Give it baseline now to Ferguson. Cut off by Kirkland. Ferguson threw it away. Rakeem Dickerson with the steal. 3-on-2 back the other way. Right wing. Hooten for 3. Missed it off the back iron. No good. Rebound FIU. Here come the Golden Panthers. Now right side on the wing for 3. Bell misses short. Rebound goes to A-State. Brandon Peterson with the board. Outlet feed goes to Dickerson. Here comes A-State, leading it by 6, 20-14. 9.5 minutes remain here in the first half from Jonesboro. Right side, Dickerson drives into the paint. Tried to scoop it off to Malcolm Kirkland, but a whistle and a foul first. Stops play with 9:25 remaining in the half. Jeremy Allen called for the foul.
Back in the ball game for FIU, number 11, Phil Taylor.
Phil Taylor has checked back in the meantime for FIU. The scoreboard has gone dark here at the Convocation Center. And now the officials will stop play while they try to get that going once again. A-State leading it by the score of 20-14. We're at the Convocation Center in Jonesboro. Again, Isaiah Thomas not with FIU tonight. He is suspended 1 game, serving that suspension after being ejected at Arkansas Little Rock on Thursday night in a 78-64 UALR win over the Golden Panthers. Now the lights are back on the scoreboard. 9:25 remaining. First half from Jonesboro. It's Kirkland along with Hooten, Peterson, Finn, and Dickerson. The 5 for John Brady. Dickerson to inbound here for A-State. Rakeem lobs it in out near the timeline to Trey Finn. Ed Townsend, after a very brief rest, about to check back into the ballgame for the Red Wolves. FIU in a zone here. 2-3 look for the Golden Panthers. Left side on the wing. This is Trey Finn. Skip it right side over to Marcus Hooten. Hooten up top to Dickerson. Left corner to Finn. He makes a ball fake. Finn dribbles onto the wing. Up top to Dickerson. Left block to Kirkland. Reverse layup. Gets it to go. Kirkland with his first points. Malkin on senior night puts A-State on top by 8, 22-14, and now FIU wants to take a 30-second timeout. The acting head coach is William Eddy Jr. His assistants tonight are Scott Adebato and Frank Holloway. They're told by FIU Sports Information Director earlier tonight that it's really coaching by committee tonight with Adebato, Eddy, and Frank Holloway, the 3 coaches in place of Isaiah Thomas on that FIU bench. This is an FIU team that came in on a 3-game losing streak. We were talking about the oddity of FIU's wins this year with John Brady during the pregame show tonight. They're 4-3 in league play on the road. Their conference wins all coming on the road at Western Kentucky, at South Alabama, at Troy, and at Florida Atlantic. The most impressive of the bunch coming back on February the 4th in Boca Raton, a 20-point blowout win in Boca over Florida Atlantic, a team that was picked to win the Eastern Division before the season. Again, we continue to have problems with the scoreboard here at the Convocation Center. 8:55 remaining. First half with A-State on top 22-14. This timeout turned into a full timeout. Again, a busy night in Sun Belt Conference play. Couple of games already final as Denver at home blows out ULM 76-57. Also, Louisiana Lafayette with a big road win tonight, leading North Texas 57-53. UALR and Troy just getting underway in Troy, Alabama tonight. We'll update you on the other scores as soon as we get them here. 22-14, A-State with that 8-point cushion coming out of the FIU timeout. Darian Griswold has checked in for the first time tonight for the Red Wolves. So it's Griswold and Peterson down in the post. Kirkland gets a breather for the first time tonight. Right side, this is Derek Hill, the freshman from Miami. Give it up top to DeJuan Wright. Wright with Peterson in his face. Now we get a whistle and a stop and play with 8:41 remaining in the half, 18 on the shot clock. To be called away from the ball against the Red Wolves. I get Darian Griswold for the foul. That's his first. Called for holding away from the ball. Somebody was apparently trying to get free underneath. John Brady trying to figure out what that was all about. Now Hill off the inbounds, gives left corner to Taylor. In the paint to Ferguson, right-handed hook shot, gets it to rattle home. Dominique Ferguson with his first points. Again, he had a good game against the Red Wolves last year in Miami. Went for 15 and 7. A-State facing a 2-2-1 from FIU. Dickerson into the front court, gives left side to Hooten. A-State with the ball and the lead, up 6, 22-16 on senior night. Left elbow, Griswold gives up top to Dickerson. Right side over to Ed Townsend. His skip pass intercepted by Jeremy Allen. Back the other way, Allen lays it home off the right side of the glass, and John Brady wants a timeout.
Timeout, Arkansas State.
So A-State will talk things over as FIU is back to within 4 now. It's 22-18. This is a 30-second timeout taken by Arkansas State. Again, A-State playing their final home game of the season tonight. Still 2 more regular season games to go before the Sun Belt Conference tournament play begins. A-State on the road Thursday night as they travel to Western Kentucky. We'll be on the air with the Liberty Bank pregame show from Bowling Green, Kentucky at 6:30 on Thursday night. Tip-off at 7:05 from EA Diddle Arena. Then 2 nights later, A-State will be at the Jack Stevens Center in Little Rock, taking on UALR. Red Wolves trying to avenge a heartbreaking 63-62 loss on January 14th here at the Convo to the Trojans. A-State with the basketball coming out of their own timeout. Rakeem Dickerson dribbles left side on the wing. Looks in on the FIU zone. Up top, Griswold now gives right side to Townsend. Back on the left wing to Dickerson, playing pitch and catch with Ed Townsend. Townsend gives back to Rakeem, 15 on the shot clock. Dickerson skips it right side over to Townsend up top. Hooten for 3. Count it. Marcus Hooten with 14 first half points. A-State leads it by 7. It's 25-18. And again, the scoreboard has gone dark. And with the stop and play, I'm guessing we're going to go to a media timeout here. They haven't signaled for it yet. Brandon Peterson will check out as Malcolm Kirkland will come back in. And we do have a timeout on the floor with 7:26 remaining. First half from Jonesboro. Our score, A-State 25, FIU 18. Stay tuned. This is Arkansas State basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
He has served as an ASU cheerleader for 3 years. His parents are Christopher and Marilyn Newsom of Jonesboro. Congratulations, Bryce Newsom.
Well, you can get blazing fast downloads on AT&T's mobile broadband network because time should be spent enjoying life, not waiting for it to catch up. AT&T, rethink possible. 7:26 remaining, opening half here at the Convocation Center in Jonesboro. A-State leading FIU by the score of 25-18. In-game stats brought to you by NEA Baptist Eye Clinic. FIU 8 of 16 from the field thus far for 50%, but the Red Wolves blistering hot from the floor here in the first half. 11 of 15 from the field is John Brady's club for 73%. The Red Wolves 3 of 7 from three-point range, 0 of 2 from the line. FIU 1 of 4 from three-point range, 1 of 2 from the line. Rebounds even at 7 apiece. Both teams with 3 turnovers. Marcus Hooten has been the story for the Red Wolves thus far. He's 6 of 7 from the field, 2 of 3 from three-point range. Hooten with 14 first-half points in 13 minutes. FIU with the basketball coming out of the next to last media timeout here in the first half. Left baseline, Allen. Turnaround shot from 15. Shot misses short. Rebound goes to A-State. Edward Townsend pushing it back. Ed stops left elbow. Nice bounce feed to Griswold, who lays it home off the glass. A-State up 9, 27-18. And again, we've got the scoreboard blacking out on us. 6:56 remaining here in the first half. As soon as they stop play, the scoreboard comes back on again as Trey Finn will check back into the ball game. Ed Townsend will have a seat. Red Wolves up 9. This matches their largest lead here in the first half. A-State falls back into a half-court man. Scoreboard went out for about a second, then they stopped play again as it came back on. Now the officials want to figure out how best to go from here, because this is becoming a pretty common occurrence. Now Randy Knowles will come over and try to help things out, coming over from his game management side. A-State will try to make sure this scoreboard problem gets fixed. In the meantime, we want to invite you to tune in for Live at the Brick House with John Brady, presented by Wood Ford Sales. The show airs every Tuesday through February 28th. Still 2 more shows this year from 7 to 8 on the flagship home of A-State basketball, 107.9 KFIN. Coach Brady takes your phone calls and questions from the members and guests at the Brick House Grill in downtown Jonesboro. It's food, fun, and A-State hoops. Tuesdays at 7 at the Brick House. The scoreboard is now black once again as they try to get the problem fixed. A-State leads it by 9, 27-18. Now the officials will talk things over with John Brady and acting head coach for FIU, William Eddy. We've had to have several stops in play now due to our problem with the scoreboard here at the Convocation Center. We saw this early in the year, but we really haven't seen it happen since then. Again, Marcus Hooten has been the story so far for the Red Wolves with 14 points. 5 points here in the first half for Ed Townsend. 4 for Brandon Peterson. Pete, 4 points and 3 rebounds in 13 first half minutes. Jeremy Allen has led the way thus far for FIU. He's 4 of 5 from the field, 0 of 1 from three-point range. He has 9 points. The next high scorer for the Golden Panthers is Phil Taylor with 3. DeJuan Wright has still not scored yet for FIU. Wright came in averaging nearly 16 tonight to go along with 7.5 rebounds, and Wright so far is 0 for 2. The Red Wolves doing a good job on him. The scoreboard is back on, however, John Brady and William Eddy getting the word from the officials as we try to get everything fixed from the game management side. It's now final for Murfreesboro. Middle Tennessee able to get a double-digit home win over Florida Atlantic, 72-59. A couple of finals from earlier. Louisiana Lafayette defeats North Texas in Denton, 57-53. Denver at home blows out ULM, 76-57. Game just underway at Troy between UALR and Troy. Troy trying to bounce back after getting blown out here in Jonesboro on Thursday night. The scoreboard has been on for the past couple of minutes. I think the officials just want to make sure that everything's okay, and it's not going to be flickering out again anytime soon. Again, Randy Knowles, who does such a terrific job running the facilities here at Arkansas State, trying to make sure everything's okay at the scorer's table as we get set to resume play. It's Griswold, Hooten, along with Rakeem Dickerson, Malcolm Kirkland, and Trey Finn. The 5 on the floor for the Red Wolves here. Brandon Peterson has taken a seat on the bench. Malcolm Kirkland being honored before the game tonight here on senior night, the lone senior on this A-State roster. And finally, after about a 5-minute delay, we're back to play here at the Convo. Jeremy Allen up top, hands it off on the wing, left side to Phil Taylor. Running the weave up top as Derek Hill now gives left side to Jeremy Allen. Bounce feed up top to Wright, and he just threw it out of bounds. Miscommunication there. I think he was looking for Allen on the baseline, but Allen was cut off on his route. A-State will get it back with 6:31 remaining here in the first half. Up 9, the Red Wolves with the basketball, 27-18. FIU will fall back defensively here in that 2-3 look. We've seen mostly zone here in the first half from the Panthers. Now Dickerson stops his dribble between the circles, give it left side on the wing to Hooten. Back up top to Rakeem. He dribbles to the left elbow, had it stolen out of his hands by Gilles Derrick. Here comes FIU, 6:05 remaining in the half. Now Taylor, guarded by Dickerson. Drives on the left baseline, shot off the glass, no good. Rebound A-State. Finn with the board. Outlet feed to Hooten. Hooten in the paint all the way to the hole. Flip it up, shot no good, but he was fouled. Stops play with 5:55 remaining in the half.
Foul is charged to FIU's number 32, Jeremy Allen.
Again, Jeremy Allen for the foul.
Personal.
Allen a little bit slow getting up as we'll see the FIU athletic trainer go over and tend to him. Allen now just laying on his back right now as he's in no hurry to get up. It was quite a collision between Marcus Hooten and Jeremy Allen. Allen again called for the foul. That's his first, just the third team foul called against FIU here in the first half. 5:55 remaining in this opening half from Jonesboro as A-State leads at 27-18. Want to remind you the Red Wolves back in action on Thursday night as they travel to Western Kentucky. Tip-off for that one set for 7:05 from Bowling Green. We'll be on the air with the Liberty Bank pregame show at 6:30 right here on the EAB Sports Network. Jeremy Allen is on his feet. Got a round of applause from the fans here at the Convo, but walks awkwardly back to the FIU bench as he's being tended to. DeJuan Wright in that backcourt along with Phil Taylor and Cameron Bell for FIU now. First shot from Marcus Hooten misses short. Hooten again with 14 points already here in the first half. That's a game high. Second shot coming up for the junior. No good off the back iron. Rebound goes to FIU. 27-18. A-State still up 9. This has matched their largest lead here in the first half. Right side, Phil Taylor gets a high screen from Derrick. Now stops his dribble up top. Give it left wing to DeJuan Wright. Wright makes a ball fake. Dribbles to the foul line. Now inside the stripe. Puts it up. Shot waved off. Traveling the call against FIU. A-State will get it back. Brandon Peterson will come back into the ball game as Darian Griswold will have a seat. And again, the scoreboard has gone black. 27-18 is the score. A-State hoping to be able to inbound here in just a moment as we continue to await the scoreboard coming back on here at the Convocation Center. This has added quite a bit of time to this first half. Now Randy Knowles will come out once again. I want to give you an update on what's happening with the A-State baseball team. The Red Wolves opened up their season yesterday as Tommy Raffo's Red Wolves went down to play in the Lamar Classic in Beaumont, Texas, losing the first game of that tournament yesterday, 2-1. Game was called due to rain in the top of the 9th inning, in which A-State had runners at first and second with 1 out and didn't get a chance to try to complete the comeback. A game was scheduled for today against Stephen F. Austin at 4 o'clock, but that game was canceled due to rain. They're going to try to get in another game tomorrow at 2:30 as A-State is scheduled to take on Lamar. You can hear that in Northeast Arkansas on KNEA AM 970, as well as on the State Zone at astateredwolves.com. Looks like we're just going to keep score from the scorer's table while they try to fix the clock. A-State with the basketball, leading at 27-18. Rakeem Dickerson with the bounce feed left side to Trey Finn. Right side on the wing to Dickerson once again, up top to Hooten. Now Rakeem right side, give it up top to Peterson. Left wing over to Finn. 10 on the shot clock. Bounce feed goes up top to Rakeem. Scoop it off to Trey Finn. Finn takes 2 dribbles. Shot no good, partially blocked. Peterson off the deflection is called for a foul.
Foul is charged to Arkansas State's Brandon Peterson.
Stops play with right at 5 minutes remaining in the half. Offensive foul called against Brandon Peterson, his second. FIU getting the basketball back here with 5 minutes remaining in the half. Now the clock has gone out. They had reset the clock above one of the scoreboards. Now everything's black. Both scoreboards are out along with the clocks above the backboards. And at least just a moment ago, we had the clocks above the backboards working. So another delay here in the first half, and you can tell that both teams getting a little bit frustrated here. In the meantime, athletic trainer Chad Sturkey is out to tend to Marcus Hooten, who looks like he's having to put a contact back in. So the Arkansas State athletic trainer takes care of that. Now FIU, with the scoreboards out, will try to inbound again. 27-18 our score. A-State on top. FIU with the basketball as Phil Taylor will work it into the front court. Give it right side on the wing to Cameron Bell. Guarded by Marcus Hooten. Gets a high screen from Derrick. Off the pick and roll, Derrick has it right baseline. Takes 2 dribbles, tried to hand it off on the wing to Cameron Bell, but Bell not able to handle it, and A-State will get it back. A-State still up 9, 27-18. Ed Townsend will check back into the ballgame for the Red Wolves as Rakeem Dickerson will have a seat. Like to tell you how much time's left here in the first half, but we can't do that. The scoreboard clock is still out as they keep the time over at the scorer's table. Edward Townsend is right side to Kirkland, tried to force it inside to Brandon Peterson. Went off his hands and out of bounds. A-State turnover will give it back to FIU. Under 5 minutes remain here in the first half. We know that between 4 and 5 minutes remain here in this opening half from the Convocation Center. Brandon Moore, the 6'10 junior and Arkansas transfer, has checked in for the first time tonight for FIU. A-State falls back in a half-court man. Now right side, Taylor stops his dribble on the wing, give it up top to Derrick. Inside, the feed intended for Moore was knocked away. Moore able to come out with it, though. And he puts it home off the right side of the glass. FIU to within 7, 27-20. Now left side, pass tipped out of bounds. Off of FIU, A-State will inbound. Side out right in front of the media table. Marcus Hooten gives up top to Townsend. Back on the wing, left side to Marcus Hooten. Now Townsend makes a ball fake. Left wing, Hooten. High post to Malcolm Kirkland. Kirkland takes 2 dribbles, kick it right corner over to Trey Finn. Finn with a bounce feed on the baseline to Peterson. Give it back on the wing to Finn. Up top to Townsend, right corner. Finn for 3, count it. A-State up 10, it's 30-20. Trey Finn able to get open in that right corner. A-State has a double-digit lead again. Now left side, Dominique Ferguson going to pull up for three. His shot misses long. Rebound goes to Brandon Moore. He gets his go off the glass. FIU back to within 8, 30-22. Here come the Red Wolves. Townsend, left wing to Hooten. Up top to Ed again. He takes one dribble. Foul line to Peterson, right corner. Over to Trey Finn. Finn up top to Townsend. He makes a ball fake. Right wing to Finn. Baseline bounce feed goes to Kirkland. Back on the wing to Finn. Skip it. Left wing to Hooten for three. Missed it short. Rebound goes to FIU. Direk with the board. Now Ferguson into the front court left side. It's a high screen from Gilles Derrick. Give it right side on the wing over to Phil Taylor. Taylor guarded by Hooten. Now dribbles inside the arc. Stops it. Tried to force it inside to Derrick. It was knocked away. Derrick got it back. Give it right wing to Ferguson for three. He's able to hit, and FIU back to within 5 now. It's 30-25. Here comes Hooten up top to Townsend. Foul line to Peterson. Brandon takes a dribble, bounce feed inside to Kirkland. Shot off the right side of the glass, no good. Crowd wanted a foul, didn't get it. We should have a media timeout at the next dead ball. Guessing we're inside 3 minutes to go in the half. Left side, Dominique Ferguson on the wing. Now gives out near the timeline to Phil Taylor. Again, the scoreboard has been off for the last 5 minutes now. Taylor gives right side on the wing to right. Back up top to Taylor. 5 on the shot clock. Shot is good, a long 2 by Phil Taylor. Cuts it down to 3. It's 30-27. Now left wing, Hooten up top to Townsend, makes a ball fake. Foul line to Peterson. Brandon takes a dribble, scoop it off to Townsend. Driving left side, kick it out right wing. Finn for 3, count it. Another 3 for Trey Finn. A-State up 6, now right, driving left side. Shot no good, missed it off the glass, rebound A-State. Kirkland with the board, outlet feed to Townsend. Townsend driving right side, shot off the backboard no good, rebound FIU. Outlet feed is wide of Phil Taylor and out of bounds. Timeout on the floor, our score, A-State 33, FIU 27. Red Wolves basketball will continue in a moment.
.8 seconds left in the first half. 59.8 seconds left. Red Wolf fans, time now for tonight's Subway Hot Shot Contest. Nathan Shelby and Dylan Travis will each have 45 seconds to make as many shots as they can. 1 point for a free throw or layup. Free throw worth 2, 3-point shot worth 3. Nathan, Dylan, go.
You can keep up with the Red Wolves like never before by logging on to AceDayRedWolves.com. There you'll get all the latest news and stats, plus more free embedded video than ever before. Plus you can join the State Zone to see live video streams of most games. It's all online 24 hours a day at AceDayRedWolves.com. 33-27 our score. A-State leading FIU. Coming out of the final first half media timeout. 1 minute remaining here in the first half. 59.8 seconds we're told now. The scoreboard is still out here at the Convocation Center. Edward Townsend will give right side on the wing to Trey Finn. Out of the final first half media timeout. Inside the arc to Peterson, up top to Townsend for 3. Rims out, rebound goes to FIU. Dominique Ferguson with the board. Give it to Phil Taylor now. 33-27. A-State on top, trying to protect A 6-point lead here as the Red Wolves show zone for the first time tonight. John Brady's team falling back into a 2-3 look. 30 seconds remain here in the first half. Right corner, Ferguson up top to Taylor. Between the circles to DeJuan Wright. Wright gives on the baseline to Moore. Back on the wing. Taylor for three. Missed it right off the rebound. It's tipped out of bounds off of FIU. 16 seconds, says Buddy Nichols, the public address announcer here at the Convocation Center. 16 seconds remaining here in the first half. A-State trying to play for the final shot of the half. Up 6, 33-27. Now Townsend will be fouled by Phil Taylor. Taylor called for the reach-in. 15 fouls, so A-State is not shooting free throws here. 10.6 seconds remaining here in the first half. This has been an absolute mess here in the first half ever since the clock went out. Now Trey Finn will inbound. Try to inbound to Ed Townsend. Now we're going to get a timeout call. No, a push-off called against Arkansas State. Ed Townsend called for pushing off, trying to get open there. So FIU will get it back. They'll have a chance with 10.6 seconds remaining in the half to play for the final shot. A-State up 6, 33-27. As FIU will try to draw up a final play. The Red Wolves looking for back-to-back home wins to close out the home schedule. The Red Wolves with the big blowout win over Troy back on Thursday night, 83-59. Trying to follow that up with a win here on senior night. Malcolm Kirkland playing his final game as a Red Wolf. The lone senior on this A-State roster, honored a few minutes before tip-off tonight. Before we get back to play stations, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to Red Wolves basketball on the EAB Sports Network. FIU will inbound with 10.6 seconds remaining here in the first half. And Brandon Peterson intercepts the Cameron Bell inbounds pass. Pete to Finn, up top for three. Missed it short. Rebound goes to FIU. And off the rebound, we have a whistle and a foul. They get the foul called against Brandon Moore, so A-State will have another shot here. It's the first on Moore. 16 foul called against FIU, so A-State will inbound underneath their own bucket with 3.5 seconds remaining in the half. Ed Townsend to do the honors here. Get it in left wing to Hooten. Open for three. Count it! Marcus Hooten with a terrific first half, and after 20 minutes from the Convocation Center in Jonesboro, our score, A-State 36, FIU 27. We'll take a 2-minute timeout. Be back in just a moment with the halftime show from Jonesboro. Stay tuned. This is Arkansas State basketball on the EAB Sports Network. In a bathroom run, so play a couple extra if you need to.